Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Stocks on the move. Nora Melinda joins us right now. I was looking at the Amazon story earlier today. Why are they raising debt? Because they can. And they can do it in a big way, too.
Yes, looking at shares of Amazon, ticker AMZN, we're seeing shares higher by about 0.8% right now as we speak. And this is after the company said it's targeting the equivalent of about $37 billion to $42 billion in a cross-Atlantic offering in both dollars and euros. So we do know that the sale is the latest in a series of jumbo note offerings by hyperscalers that are really looking to invest hundreds of billions of dollars in AI. We know that this has really been the charge that many companies have been fixated on. And the firm is marketing its U.S. high-grade debt in as many as 11 tranches. And it also targets raising as much as about 10 billion euros from a potential 8-part debt Eurobond sale. So a lot of action going on here as it really looks to pay for some of the things that it has in mind.
Because they can is such a great answer for so many questions of our time.
So many questions.
Yes.
I mean, as an investor, though, I don't think I'm going to get rich off this. The yield is like, under 2%.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is one of those things where it's so many companies in the tech space, they're just spending so much money. But we do know that what still remains underlying is that so many investors are concerned as to whether or not all the money that's being put on this effort to build out artificial intelligence is actually going to pay off.
Yeah, the ROI on all of that. All right, let's stay in the tech space. You've got another name for us.
Yes, looking at shares of CrowdStrike, ticker CRWD, also higher, up right now about 0.4%, pairing an earlier gain of about a 3.2% gain. This is after Morgan Stanley raised the company to overweight from equal weight. They're saying that the platform is a winner from the AI positioning and its growth outlook is promising. Looking on a year-to-date scope, the stock hasn't done particularly well. It's down about 7% so far for 2026, but Morgan Stanley essentially putting their weight behind it, saying that they think that this is a good name to look at. You're clearly seeing the street reacting to that.
All right, what else you got?
Lastly, I want to take a look at shares of Kohl's, ticker KSS. We're seeing a stock that's earlier surged as much as 14% for double-digit gains. Right now, it's up about 8%. And this is after the company said that it was pleased with its performance so far this year on a call with analysts. But in the back end,
what else are they going to say?
I mean, no, it's interesting that we're seeing this rebound. I mean, if you take a look at what some analysts are saying, we know Bloomberg Intelligence, they said that they believe that this is a short squeeze. We saw some data that came out of S3 Partners that are essentially saying that short interest is about 26% of the float. So we do know earlier the company did report that it was, kind of losing ground a bit. We did see that it reported a bigger sales drop than expected last quarter. So it's interesting to see this upside reaction after that report.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.